Me again. Just wanted to cover a couple of more things I forgot in the previous one. Not important things, but one of them was this little slider here that makes your thumbnails bigger and smaller. These little crop squares are showing me that I've actually cropped the image, probably in Lightroom, but that it hasn't actually been saved back to the file. It's just like, you know how Lightroom keeps your edits as like an instruction, which is how it doesn't affect your image. Well, it knows that crop is there, it just can't apply it. If I now save that out to a new file, that would show up without this little white square in. So that's just information it's got. The one thing you've probably seen on Andy's video, and I didn't show you on mine, is you can filter out your color classes. So you see it says hide color class complete, hide color class, edited TIFFs. You can, obviously you got this tick one here. I'm not really sure what that's affecting, I've never used it. However, what you can do here is, if you've gone through and you've 5-starred all your keepers and you want to basically have a screen where it shows you all of your 0 stars, so you can just bulk delete the lot, you can click this 5-star button, just the 5-star button, and as you can see it says hide 5-star rating. So you click that, and now it will show every image that has not got a 5-star rating. So, I mean, forget this folder because God knows what's going on with this folder. Some have got stars, some haven't, whatever, but let's just pretend that these are all the rubbish ones I don't want to keep. I can now do Command A, and I can trash the lot. On mine, the delete key doesn't do anything. You have to right click and do delete selected photos. And then obviously you'll have nothing in your screen anymore. They'll all be gone. So then you click on the 5-star again. What did I do there? And that'll bring all your 5 stars back. And obviously if you've been culling, then that sounds like you messaging me. If you've been culling, then obviously it'll bring back all your keepers, and you can then go on to edit and whatever. I think that was probably it. Just have a quick check around, see if I've actually missed anything here. This little bit here isn't editable. You can't click on this. These just are from information that's telling you you've given it 5 stars, and that will show up with a colour flag. So if I now go back and change that to complete and bring it up in here, you'll see that's gone green. So they can't be changed there. You can change it there, but you cannot change it there. That's just for information. I don't think there is anything else I missed. We'll just click on there again. Obviously you have got a proper list there. I think you're possibly able, so if you do say links, so if I come up to the top and you type in links, no, it doesn't work. I thought I saw Andy do that on a video once. Type the word in, it brings it up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just as a bit of information, what I will always do, this little blue bar by the way is just showing you that your pictures are loading. They are coming. I think this possibly takes a little bit more time because this is the reason why you don't get any lag. All the loading is happening now in one go. So almost there. I guess there's a fair few in here. It gives you your information down here, 328 images. This little bit here confused me for a fair while. 323 plus 13 equals 335. I think the plus 13 are actually XMP sidecar files. So there's not 335 photos, there's 322, and a total of 328. Oh God knows, none of them figures match. So what I would do is I would select them all, and I would set a color class of color. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Okay, I haven't done that. Not doing very well here, am I? Right. Let that finish up. Oh, come on. Right. Playing silly buggers now, isn't it? What's it doing? That's decided to throw its toys out of the pram at the most inconvenient time. Right, okay. So we can now open up the picture and we can go through and say nope, 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 nope. Yep, I like that because that's 5-star. Nope, nope, they're all rubbish. Nope, like that, 5-star. Nope, nope, nope. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Go through like this. Scrolling through 100 miles an hour. Yeah, like that. Oh no, I got me thing up again. Scroll through, that's horrible, 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 dark. Horrible, don't like it, don't like it. Don't like it. See, there's 300 pictures in here, look, and I'm already halfway through. Don't like it, don't like it. Maybe. 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 Okay, we'll go through. No, you didn't see a woman there. I wasn't taking a picture of her ass, honestly. I wasn't. Trust me, I wasn't. Yes, I was. Like that. Scroll through, scroll through. Okay, I like one of those. Bit bright, prefer that one, keep that. Don't like any of those. That's quite nice. So we go through. There's an aeroplane there, we don't know why that's there. And now I'm at the end. So I've just done 328 pictures there. I can then go down and hide all that lot. I can delete all that lot. I'm not going to. And then all that have got the 5 stars. So I'm just going to hide the rest. So it shows only my 5 stars. I can actually do image set color class to cold to be edited. I can then take that image, wrong one, so I could take, say, that one, and I can take that into Photoshop, do my edits on it. I've got enough time. Cancel that. That's bringing up the other one from earlier, which I didn't carry on with. Keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Open image. I shall do something radical with that. Let's do an adjustment layer. Let's do levels. Okay, let's bring that in just for argument's sake. We'll hit save. Save it as a TIFF. Okay it. Okay, that's saving. Right, minimize that, and then if we come back in here and click, there it is. Popped up straight away. And then we can go into info, and we do all that. Now the bit I didn't show you before in here was that this little view here is zoomable. So as soon as you put your cursor over it, you get a zoom icon. So you can click on it, and it'll come up big. But as soon as you let go, you can't zoom it to a level or whatever. You can only zoom it and keep it zoomed whilst you hold the mouse key, or in my case, the Intuos button. So maybe you're just trying to read a bit of writing on the side of the plane to keyword it, or something like that. And then we'll come off that. And that's edited TIFF to be keyworded. Okay. And that's basically it. That's almost as long a video as the first one, and I only missed a couple of things. Oh well. Hope that helped, because I do think it's worthwhile. There are things I wish were better. There are things I think Lightroom does better. But for me, the real big thing here is not just the fact that there's no lag in moving the pictures between the pictures, and the whole building previews pile of shit, but it's the fact that it's not a catalogue. You don't have to import anything into a catalogue, and some might be imported and some might not be. At the end of the day, I know in Lightroom I could have, say in this folder here, see it's got 226. Lightroom might accidentally only have 120 of those imported. That might be my fault, that might be Lightroom's fault. Whosever fault it is, there may not be all of them in there, because of the sheer fact that it had to be imported by a human. Whereas here, if it's in the folder on the hard drive, it'll show up. Everything is here, nothing needed importing. You don't, when you import in the first place, you're not importing to Photomechanic, you're importing to the hard drive. So I know that regardless of anything, if it's in the folder, it'll show up here. And then in that way, in that sense, it's a hell of a lot better than Lightroom, in my opinion. But as I say, Lightroom does do a few things better. Obviously this has no edit function and Lightroom does. But it is pricey. But I think in the long run it might be worth it, just simply for the fact that it doesn't have the building previews and the catalogue style. So anyhow, you messaged me about 10 minutes ago. I'd better go read it. Bye for now.